Hi, this is Paul. So here's a tour of the Sharpie that I have that I'd like to convert to a proa. If you look at it, it's fairly narrow, and the narrowness is kind of one of the reasons that I want to convert it to a proa. It's very tender. I think it's fairly stiff once it's leaned over a ways, but it definitely moves around a lot. So this boat was designed for use on the Great Lakes, and it has never been on Lake Michigan. It's been on some small lakes, but that's the intent. That's why it's got the enclosed cabin area. There are this right here. This is a mast step, and actually you can see part of the mast here. Let me back up. It's covered in wood, but the forward mast is a 4x4. It's two pieces of 2x4 material routed out in the inside and glued together. Back mast is a 2x4, just kind of carved down. Looking at the boat, here we've got the back end, and rudder goes inside. There's that opening there is one of 3 vent openings. There's a small vent opening right here, or actually here, I guess. This is the mast step, and this is the vent opening. And I take you up front here. This is the mast step, and this is the vent opening. And inside, take a look at the inside. Oh, before we go inside, this Sharpie has these lee boards or chine runners. That was intended to work when it was heeled over quite a bit. So, the question is how well it will work if it's flat. But let's look at the hatch and the top a little bit. Hatch is pretty easy to work. Looking inside, I'll get inside and do our tour inside too, but you can see there's a pretty comfortable seat in there, and a little shelf here. There's a table that runs back and forth. So that's the Sharpie, and that's a quick tour. Okay. Take a look. Goes all the way up front. It has got enough room in there to lay down and camp, and that's really the intent of this Sharpie, is to be a camp cruiser and set up for a backpacker who just has to drop his equipment in the boat and take off from there. And I'm hoping that turning it into a Sharpie will make it even better, because one of the big reasons was my little car had some trouble pulling it out of the boat launch when it had its ballast in it. I had about 300 pounds, a little bit more than 300 pounds of ballast, plus the boat, and that little 1.6 liter powerful motor was spinning the tires, and not really a very good situation. So I'm hoping to take the ballast out and put a outrigger on instead, and that way it will be a little bit lighter. It's not the lightest boat. I didn't build it lightly. I built it quite heavy. But on the other hand, it's wood and plywood, and not extremely heavy. So that's what I'm trying to do: build a camp cruiser, turn a Sharpie into a proa. Thanks for watching.